So last week I put a little story out on my social media just inviting you to send me any questions that you may have regarding buying property in Spain. The majority of the questions were all kind of focused on the topics that I'm just going to run through with you now, and the most popular question was, do I really need a lawyer to buy property in Spain? Now, there's no legal obligation to hire a lawyer. However, I really would not recommend anybody purchases a property in Spain without engaging a lawyer. Honestly, it's the best 1% that you'll ever spend. The amount of due diligence and the amount of work that your legal team will do for you to ensure that everything's correct. So my advice to you is always use a lawyer. Second question that a lot of people were asking me is, what are the additional costs? So on top of your purchase price, you've got your transfer tax. In Andalucia, that's 7%. In Murcia, it's 8% of the purchase price. And in Alicante, it's 10% of the purchase price. That's on resale properties. On new properties, it's 10% VAT and 1.5% for your transfer tax. The next question, do I need a survey? Generally, no. When you're buying a second home in Spain, generally clients will buy in a community of owners, and this means that the maintenance, the upkeep of the property is all covered by the community. One of the parts of the due diligence that your lawyer will do for you is they'll actually ask for the most recent minutes of the last community meeting, and they'll run through that for you. Okay, another question that clients were asking me about, reserving a property is, how do I make sure that my deposit is refundable? And again, that comes down to using the lawyer. The first stage of entering into securing a property is to put your reservation deposit down, and we always say, listen, that goes with your lawyer, because then if anything does come up in the due diligence process, the deposit's always refundable. And another question that a lot of clients ask me is, how will I know that I'm buying the right property? It's a feeling that you get. It's a feeling you just know when you're in the right property. And it's amazing how many clients will then call me up and say, I've just reserved Lorraine, and it's exactly like you've said. It's a feeling. The minute I walked in, I just knew it was a property for me. Hope that helps.